Welcome back to Easy Spirit 101. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for being here as always. I made an announcement fairly recently for those of you who watch this channel with good intentions and have been with me off and on for a while now. First of all, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for all your patience. Thank you for being here. And second of all, the announcement was that due to a very specific group of unwanted watchers directly related to me, directly related to this channel, I have temporarily deprioritized the channel, basically meaning I'm not posting as often. You guys will know, for those of you who are wondering, that is why. That is the why behind it. So you guys will know when it's no longer so much an issue, because I'm just going to go back to posting to my normal amount. And again, thank you guys so much for your patience with the inconvenience. And other than that, we're going to keep on keeping on. So let's see what Divine Collective needs to know at this time. Semi-specifically, those of you who see the number like 144 quite a bit, pay attention to your dreams. There's significant things, interactions, symbolisms, and metaphors coming through. I wouldn't say all of your dreams, but certain of your dreams, and most of you are going to know. You're going to know which ones are significant and which ones are not. Sometimes your dreams can just be reflecting back to you, honestly, things that maybe have brought some sort of like fear and anxiety within you throughout the day, throughout the week. And that's simply put, that's all what it is saying is telling you to be mindful of what you are intentionally, unintentionally manifesting through your thoughts and through your feelings and through your belief. So those of you that resonate with that particular message, your intuition is very important at this time. Really, really paying attention to the nudges, the signs you keep receiving, all of these kinds of things. Your intuitive hints and nudges on like what you should be doing next or what you should be working on, whether it's internal, external. Pay attention to your intuition quite a bit at this time. That is your number one best friend as far as receiving divine guidance. And I don't know why, but just in saying that, someone really has something significant or important going on with their best friend. Something about someone's best friend is an issue, or maybe you dreamed about them, something like that. Ooh, interesting. Okay, right away I'm getting something about someone here could be a past partner, wants to, and here we go with this message again. This message comes up a lot. So this is still an issue for someone here. Something about whether you want a past partner to return, or maybe a past partner wants to return towards you, whoever they are, regardless. First of all, drama queen keeps standing out. So if you're someone who's been considering a past partner, it's really being highlighted that this person is not for you because of this energy that they carry, because of some sort of like drama queen energy, or someone may even know their past partner to be a drama queen, so to speak. I'm also getting, if there is a past partner that's been heavily fixated or focused on going back towards someone in Divine Collective, They're very much stuck in their head about this. They're very much trying to figure out how they can make it happen, but they can't. Someone here is really, really in their head about how to return to someone. I'm really getting in the Divine Collective. This person may be wanting to send some sort of communication. There's a lot of doubt, worry, hesitation coming forward here. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do. And friendly reminder, if this happens to be you who's overly thinking about a past partner, it's really kind of coming through like whoever this individual is a no-go, is not meant for you in your future. Yeah, confirmation. In your future circumstances here, there may have been a lot of hostility in this relationship. Someone here in Divine Collective thinks that a past partner is like their person, or this could be past energy. Maybe once upon a time you thought this person was your person, and now you might know better. There's something here about imbalanced, a lot of back and forth energy, and a lot of it is highlighted by hostility. This person was always hiding something behind their back. On both of these cards here, in this card, this person is in the exact same position here. Something was an illusion, and this person always has like a plot twist about them. Even if it is something one day, it's not the next day. Someone here may even want to confuse somebody or fight with somebody about finances just because this is a card of Pentacles. Confirmation here. This coming out sideways, it literally says returns from the past, revisiting the past. So for someone here, it really seems like someone wants to come back into your energy. This is still going on. Maybe this is why someone's been thinking, if this person's been popping up in your mind and your energy, it's because this person is very much like in their head about how to come towards you. Knight of Cups in reverse, unrequited lover. So this person more so wants to come towards you, to fight with you, maybe about money, or to deceive you in some way when it comes to money and finances. And I don't know why I get the feeling I keep needing to tell someone in Divine Collective, if you have been kind of fondly reminiscing or keep thinking it's your past partner, your past ex, your past whoever. For some of you, maybe even you were going to marry this person at one point. It's strongly coming through like you're not seeing the truth of something here. You're not looking in the right direction because this person is definitely not for you. Someone here is strongly coming through to tell someone in Divine Collective, this person from your past is not for you. You and them are on like, there's something going on with the way, like the way you were raised versus the way they were raised. Something's unaligned, and you're meant to be, you know, you're meant to be seen. You have a more divine energy about you. You're meant to be a leader of sorts. This person's going to hold you back. Drama Queen is coming through very strongly. I don't know why I'm getting someone feels like maybe they're still in love with their ex or something. But this person is not. This person's not for you. And you're not seeing the truth about how some of the hostility here and some of the confusions and illusions were deliberate when it came to you. You and this person were not aligned with your head and your heart. Meaning that what this person's focus was, what this past person's focus was, in their constant mental state, or what their internal drive was, is not aligned with what yours is. Yeah, you have some sort of like, you have good things coming to you. I feel like this is strongly coming through as a warning. Like maybe here's someone might be considering, excuse me, take that as confirmation. Someone here might be considering literally reaching out to their past partner, their ex, not looking at the truth that something is unrequited. Someone's manipulative too. This drama queen is manipulative. This person's not your person, and you're destined towards something good here. Some way, whoever this is for, it's kind of coming through like maybe you're not looking at that you're afraid of the unknown, or you're afraid of what's to come, or someone here is afraid if they keep going forward, they're going to keep finding the wrong partner or wasting time, something like this. So they're looking back at a past partner, but this partner is not for you. And whatever this treasure chest you have coming towards you, whatever good fortune is coming up for you, is not going to turn out that great if you know, I'm really getting maybe even a divine masculine here. This reading could be for a divine masculine, not realizing that if you go back towards this person is going to change your energy, change your experience. If this is destined to come toward you no matter what, they're definitely going to slow this down, and you still won't get this until you're on the right path, so to speak, or in the right group. There's something about a personality clash between you and this person that I'm really getting you don't want to look at it. You don't want to look at it. Maybe you and this person were really attracted to each other. Confirmation. You know, I gotta tell you, for those of you that this is a divine masculine, so someone's spirit team's coming through straight up like this person was a bitch, and they still are. You may have even, like, after you split ways with this person, maybe you acknowledge that. You may have even called them all out on that. You definitely saw clearly, but someone here is like backtracking, trying to go backwards, or considering it. With this coming out in reverse, confirmation. Confirmation, you will be stuck in the mud all over again. Whatever you went through with this person in the past, if you were to go back to this person, I just saw 13:14 on the clock, which is very much a divine alert. Pay attention. You're going to go right down the same path you did with this person in the past that you don't want to look at. And you have something really good. You have a celebration coming in. You have something good. You may have the Four of Wands for real coming in here. Something about a karmic chain of events. Oh, okay. You're going to be, you recently have worked hard to break free from some sort of karmic cycle. You either already have, or you've made such, is coming through like you've made clap-worthy progress here on breaking free from some sort of karmic lesson, karmic situation, something that was holding you back to your south node. You will go back into, this is what this is saying, arrow and target in reverse. You will go back into, you will have to start that lesson all over again for someone here. Your life is going to slow down tremendously for some of you, or for whoever's resonating with this energy, or specifically someone here who may be looking back at a past partner after making significant progress on your inner work here. Maybe even making some sort of progress towards knowing what your purpose is. That's why that lion card came out earlier. This person is going to knock you, for instance, right now, if you keep moving forward, confirmation, like the path is open. You're going in the right direction. 1544 on the clock. The path is open. You understand who you are, what you're meant to be doing. This person is going to, like, Spirit's going to slow you down. You're going to be stuck in the mud again. This is not going to move forward until you learn, because someone here, you have part of your destined wheel of fortune or wheel of fate here has to do with a partner or even a specific community. You're on the right path to get there at this time, which it really looks like requires your patience a little bit, requires to keep going, requires to have that trust and that faith, which is everything that God is about, right? Because if you go back to this past person, it's strongly coming through like God's going to make you go through this karmic lesson all over again. And it doesn't so much it has to do with partnerships specifically. Has something to do with connections, partnerships, false romance or false romantic situations, something like that. Confirmation for you, Ace of Swords, who's resonating with that, please keep going. And someone here needs to find something about you finding balance within yourself, within your life, and maintaining it. Insisting to maintain that and maintaining your momentum. Something about confirmation here. That's what's going to get you through. See, if you go back to this past person, this is what you have going on. And this is part of what this person has in their energy, which is part of why it's going to stagnate your own. But with this chain here, it's also confirming that you're going to choose to, with your free will, you're going to choose to restart a karmic. This person here that you're looking backwards at was a karmic lesson for you. And if they didn't start out, this could be where the confusion is. Maybe this partner didn't start out as a karmic lesson, but they turned into one somewhere along the lines of someone's relationship here. Mostly through becoming unaligned internally. It's strongly coming through with like who you are on the inside and who this person is on the inside is a no-go. It is not an equal match here. So what do you choose? Do you choose the mud, or you choose to stay on the forward path that's going to bring you this? This is a Wheel of Fortune in this deck for me here. So you got the Wheel of Fortune next to Treasure Chest. If you keep going, and if you kind of figure it out here, stay on the straight and narrow. Why do I feel like someone here, you really maybe keep looking back at this person because you're like, well, we were so attracted to each other. And again, maybe you were in this relationship for like 4 or more years for some of you. And that's why it feels like, well, we had to have had something at some point. And again, maybe you did at some point. But at some point as well, you and this person became unaligned, destined-wise. The only way this person could have kept going forward with you is if they were kind of doing the same. They were doing the same internal work that you were doing, having the same vision. Maybe once upon a time, you and this person had the same vision and that changed. So that's part of why you and this person are definitely not aligned. Yeah, somebody here is confused. You're confused about this. And I'm going to be honest, the strong energy of this reading is don't ever let it get past this. Don't ever let it get past confusion. Return your confusion back to clarity. Obviously, please never take all of your decision making and your, whatever you do here, only seeking and receiving clarity from tarot readings. Definitely not. Make sure you get in direct connection with God yourself or whoever you relate to, worship with, whatever, however that works for you on your own spiritual path. However, the energy is strongly coming through here of kind of your guide saying, don't let it go any further than you feel confused, and you redirected that confusion into that relationship ended for a reason. Maybe someone here doesn't totally see the reason. You might spend time in reflection looking at, you could even do like old school pros and cons list, or like, let's talk about what happened to spiral it into breaking up or whatever that is. There's a reason behind it. And most of the time, your past partner is not really meant for your future. That's a very rare occasion. If this person, and that would be if this person was doing some sort of like changing, healing work, something where they were more aligned with you, and they're not. And I'm really getting this person was not supposed to be your person. For someone here, especially if this is resonating with a divine masculine, it's coming through that Spirit is saying that there's something about your energy that is this Knight of Cups in reverse. Something about kind of romantic ideation, that kind of thing. Something about you being more grounded when it comes to choosing romantic partners. Tapping into your soul level growth, your emotional maturity, and taking all those things into consideration when connecting with romantic partners and choosing romantic partners. Someone here, maybe you get like a thought or a feeling towards a partner, and you may move very quickly on that thought or that feeling when there's way more to it than that. Confirmation. You already healed this karmic lesson of who is meant for you and who is not with this trustworthy friends here. Don't go backwards. And some of you either already have an understanding of what it can do to your own energy levels, what it can do to your particular path, your environment, anything. When it comes to being with the wrong partner, there's even more to it than that. Whether you already are aware of it, you might reflect on it more, or if you're not aware of it, there's more information on what it means to exchange energy with the right partner versus the wrong partner. That can literally, it can do anything from completely tank you to just, even keel, stagnate you, or lift you up and carry you on to bigger and better things. There's more to look at here. This is related to what someone's specific karmic lesson is or was. And I'm really getting, it's like, even if you have not broke free from this cycle completely, you have done enough work here. Yeah, this is like taking action here. Your inner voice. Take action on this. And some of you, it may even be like spend more time alone. Focusing on your health and well-being campaign will get you out of your head with stuff like, should I go back to this past partner that I literally hated at one point, for a reason. This is part of what's going on here. Trust your inner voice. I'm also literally getting like a move on here. Trust your inner voice to keep moving on here. It literally says, thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. You did not, at least at the end, you lost that at some point with this person. Again, someone literally here, you know this person to be a drama queen. You've called them a drama queen, something like that here. This confirmation in this reading, this person, like Spirit is saying, this person is a drama queen. They thrive on that. They use that to manipulate other individuals. Those two have strongly come through with this person here that someone in Divine Collective is considering going back to, that they are dramatic and manipulative. You are going to be disappointed in a big way if you try to go back to this person here. Someone here may already be like a little bit dabbling with like texting with this past partner or something, and it's messing with like your feelings, but it's mostly attraction. You and this person had physical attraction, but what you have coming towards you is the whole package. Strong confirmation in this reading. This person, this past person, is not the whole package. They are not completely, confirmation, honor your feelings. They are not completely and perfectly aligned with you. Again, you can get confirmation. Definitely spend some time directly connected in prayer and meditation. Or for some of you, if you're struggling with time constraints and all of that, you can literally, on occasion, I will open up, for those of you who use Bible, maybe you've got some sort of other religious text or spiritual text that you utilize quite a bit. For me, it's my Bible, so I could take out my Bible, or I also have another more specific, it has separated application, it's called like God's Word or something. Application, King James Version Bible verses. I have those as well. You can literally take a minute, take 5 minutes and sit down and just open it up. And a lot of times you can find your answer about your issues, your concern, your problem, your confusion right there in whatever you see. So that's a recommendation here. Confirmation. Honor your feelings is out here again, but it's in reverse because someone is not honoring their feelings, and this is on the bottom. Someone here, you are getting drawn back towards this person because of like sexual attraction, honestly. God, on the other hand, or your higher power that you look up to, is asking you to honor the positive transformation you have made in your life this far. Let's get some final messages for whoever this reading is for. Confirmation again. Oh my goodness. Please be honest with yourself. Please be honest with yourself. Write that list. Put down the phone if this person has been texting you. turn off your phone for a bit and go ahead and write out why you and this person separated to begin with, or what were the signs of when something started spiraling in the wrong direction, that kind of thing. Pros and cons list. If it comes down to like you got 20,000 cons over here, and your pros over here are they're very pretty, we blah 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 when we first met, like that's it, that's your answer. And how do they make you feel? If it still has these things over here, because someone definitely experienced some sort of drama fighting with this Five of Swords out here, this Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. This person may even have been deliberately. That would be connected to manipulation. This person was deliberately confusing you to pull off some sort of agenda with you, and it maybe even have been related to money and finances. So pay attention to that cons list and some things you're writing up that was a trigger with you and this person. If it still leaves a bad taste in your throat, like that is your answer. This card always comes up for me when it's really time, for instance, with this being trapped in the head or overthinking or wondering what I should say next, all that kind of stuff. This is always comes up as like kind of an opposite of being in that energy, excuse me, and really just kind of like listening, observing, connecting. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to signs you're getting through numbers, music, however you receive signs most often. Take some time for yourself here. Interesting. So this could be part of your problem. Maybe you are not, it says be proud of yourself, and it's in reverse. Trustworthy guidance over here as well. Some of you aren't really highlighting the progress you've made because it's kind of like you're diminishing how important it was that you actually did do a lot of work in breaking free from some sort of karmic lesson, karmic cycle. This is kind of coming through too, of like less focus on the opposite sex, on dating and stuff like that, and more focus on yourself, the progress you're making, where you want to be going, what you want to see in a new partner, that kind of thing. And then working on that, really giving into yourself at this time. Confirmation, cleanse, that's related to this cleanse and detoxify coming out. It's really a good time, whoever you are, you're being guided to focus on yourself a lot at this time, because of you actually, don't forget, have something really good coming in. Confirmation with this reward yourself. You have something really good coming in. If you keep going, especially next year is like endings and beginnings, major endings and beginnings. A lot of you beginnings, considering it's the year of the horse. So, or something that was slow is going to pick up pace, and a lot of change can come with that. So someone here, you might need to just like be patient, and you're really being guided to focus on the progress you have made. Especially when it comes to this partner. Someone here, like your ancestors, your guides, or whoever are saying that you made a lot of progress in getting over this B word that keeps coming up. That like this person is actually a B word, and they still are. They still are a B word. They're like, this is why this came out here. Ground yourself. This is happening because you've become very ungrounded. Again, this is a pattern for someone. Maybe your routine, your walking, your weightlifting, whatever it is that what you do specifically is something different for all of us. Pick that back up, make it your focus again, or something like that's going to help you ground. You have made a lot of progress on this transformation. Please do not give it up, especially for this person. They still are exactly the person that they were when you left them. Confirmation on heart chakra. Keep cleansing this out of your energy here, especially with this coming out. Cleansing this out of your energy is connected to this karmic lesson that you have made a lot of progress in overcoming. And again, you should keep going forward because right now you're on an open path. And if you don't continue on the open path and you go backwards for something that you've had to overcome, you're going to end up stagnant here with this mud energy. Other than that, you've got the Wheel of Fortune coming towards you. So I hope you guys got some sort of confirmation clarity out of this reading, and I'll see you again next time.